camera. Can you guys all see yourself in there? Alright, very cool, very cool. Let's push that back a little bit. So what comes to mind when I say the word superhero? Now, most people would instantly say Superman. He was, in fact, the world's first real superhero, as we know them today, at least. And he's been the inspiration for every superhero since. But Superman wasn't born in Kansas. He wasn't born on Krypton. He wasn't some alien who landed in a cornfield somewhere and was picked up by Ma and Pa Kent. And he doesn't work at the Daily Planet. Superman was a man we know as Christopher Reeve. See, Superman's job is to inspire and to fight for those who can't fight for themselves. That's what Grant Morrison, one of the premier writers of Superman, said on the character. I would argue that Christopher Reeve has inspired and fought for many people who can't fight for themselves. Now, one of the things that Reeve is known for, of course, is playing Superman in the 70s classic Superman the Movie, directed by Richard Donner. Now, after this, however, he didn't have the easiest life. Reeve was thrown from a horse in an equestrian competition and paralyzed from the waist down. At which point, he asked his wife to pull the plug. His wife said, "Paralyzed or not, you're still you, and I still love you." So he lived on. He went all over the world searching for a research center to support that could maybe help him with his condition and maybe help others like him, but no one was interested. So finally, he decided the only thing he could do was found his own, the Christopher Reeve Foundation, which today has saved thousands upon thousands of lives of people who are quadriplegic, paraplegic, and really any form of paralyzed through stem cell research. One more thing I'd like to say about Christopher Reeve is just a little story. When he was visiting Israel during his search for a center to fund, he ran across a young boy named Yassim Gouad. Yassim was not exactly a scheduled visit. See, he was meeting with the Prime Minister, which is a pretty big deal. And this young boy, who was in a hospital, heard that Christopher Reeve was going to be there. He had seen the translated versions of the Superman movies and decided he had to meet him. Yassim was also paralyzed from the waist down. He finally convinced his nurses that he had to be taken. So he was brought in, interrupting the meeting with the Prime Minister, and he grabbed his little English dictionary, and he said to Christopher Reeve, "You are my hero." Those were the only words of English that the boy knew.